Do you have a big goal you want to achieve, like losing weight, getting in better shape, being healthier? And you know that this goal exists, and potentially you've even tried to make some attempts towards it, but nothing is sticking. You keep falling off, the motivation is low, and you're unsure of how to start. Well, in this episode, I am going to walk a client of mine through the exact process of how to set a goal so your brain will take it and actually work towards it. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Leslie Urbis. I'm a registered dietitian and a personal trainer, and we are going to get started. So I'm going to welcome my guest today, Jen. How is it going, Jen?
Hello, it's good.
Good, awesome. So I know we were just talking, but tell me, what is your goal right now around nutrition and health?
I would like to try and lose some weight. I know that I can do it, but I'm not very motivated right now to do it.
Yeah, awesome. So my question for you is, when you say, I want to lose weight, is that how you talk about it, about why you need to do the things you need to do? Is that you want to lose weight?
Yes, I always say I want to do these things. I want to see results, but I'm just not doing anything right now to make that happen.
Totally. I have a weird question for you. If offered, would you want $1 million right now? If I offered you $1 million, would you want it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So, to our brains, when we say I want, we go into like our childhood self. And you have children, I have children, and we know they tell us everything they want all the time. Like I could probably give you 30 things today that my daughter has told me that she wants already today. And we have that. So when we tell our brain, I want something, our brain goes to the pattern of when we were a kid and we would ask our mom, Mom, I want, right? Not every time we did it, did we get it? Okay, so what I want you to do instead is to rephrase the goal. Instead of, I want to do these things because I want to lose weight, there's a couple of reframes I give here. First of all, I always tell people, you already are the weight you want to be. You just have pounds you want to release. So let's say you wanted to be 140 on the scale, because that's the number I always use. Okay, I want to be 140 on the scale. You already are 140. You just maybe have 10, 15, 20 pounds to lose or whatever it may be. Okay. Same if you want to be 100 pounds and you're 120, right? So to change to your brain, I already am the number you want to see on the scale. You change your brain from thinking, I want this to I am this. See the difference so far?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
When we tell ourselves something that we are, our brain has to go out and find that is true. Okay. So when you say, I'm a mom, you don't have to, your brain doesn't have to look very far, right? Your brain's like, okay, yes, you're a
Right.
mom. You were woken up in the middle of the night. You got a kid asking you for food, 12 interruptions in a sentence, right? So you don't have to think about that. But when you say you want something, you go back to the childhood brain versus I am. So if you could change this to say, I am the number on the scale that you want, and then ask your brain, okay, what's the first step I need to take to achieve that goal weight? So when I say that to you, you are your goal weight. What's the first step that you have to take? What first comes to mind?
Exercising
Exercising.
and
Okay.
then nutrition, of course.
Okay. Let's start with the exercise. Okay. So
Okay.
now I'm telling my brain, I am 140 pounds. Okay. I'm just making this up for everybody that's out there. I don't even know that that's the number she wants. Okay. I am 140 pounds on a scale. What's the first step I have to take to release this extra weight? When you ask your brain something like that, you've changed the way you're looking at something that you want. Okay. So now your brain goes, well, I know we need to exercise. Okay, great. I need to exercise. Okay, brain, how much do I need to exercise? Where do I need to exercise? You could even ask, okay, what does exercise mean to my brain? When I say I need to exercise, what does that look like to me?
Okay.
Okay. What does it look like to you?
Well, you start getting in that arguing with yourself, like how much is enough to be able to see the results. That's where my brain goes. Like, well,
Totally.
I feel guilty about only doing 3 days a week or, 7 days a week.
Nice. Okay. So do you see how the first moment you go to even try to get to it, you set so much stress on choosing between 3 to 7 days a week that your brain goes, oh, I'm not going to do it. I have no motivation.
Exactly.
Okay. So what would be more peaceful in your mind is that you started what you did in that with just this few questions is you started with, well, 3 days a week or 7 days a week, which tells me your brain's first answer is 3 days a week. That's all you got to do for now. To get
Okay.
yourself to 3 days a week, right? Your brain answered you. I am 140 pounds. Yes. Okay. What do I need to do first? Exercise. Okay. What does exercise look like to me? 3 days a week right now. Now, could I do 7? Could I do whatever? Yes. But the moment you start getting into the overwhelm of how much I should do, when I should do it, how I should do it, then we start to fall off the path, right? Because now our brain is in overwhelm. Well, now you're telling me 7 days a week, which means I got to do this for a whole year, which means whatever, I'm already out of it. Because to think I have to do this every day for a year, that's too much. Okay. It's just like somebody who is like there's a lot of people nowadays that are going to stop drinking alcohol, right? They take it a day at a time. They don't go to not drinking anything at once. Okay.
Okay.
So change your brain to, okay, we're going to work out 3 days a week and we're going to start today. Okay. Let's say it's 9 p.m. at night. Maybe it's start tomorrow. That's fine. But I don't want you to say start tomorrow. Say we're starting on July 30th, 2024. That's the first day we're going to exercise and we're going to exercise and we're going to do it however it looks. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now, with that being said, and I say you're going to work out tomorrow, what do you think of next?
I start thinking about needing to track what I eat to make sure I'm not overeating.
Okay. So now you put yourself again into overwhelm to complete it. Because
Correct.
now I'm not just exercising. Now I have to diet. I have to track. I have to do these things. Now my brain's like, okay, that's way too much change. We're not doing all those things. That's so many changes. So the moment you do that, what I want you to do is tell your brain, stop. I respect you for going into overwhelm. However, what we're going to do is we're just going to focus on exercise. And for the next week, we're going to exercise 3 times a week, just like we said, and we're going to follow through because you'll bring up your motivation with following through. What's winding up happening is you're saying you're going to do these things, and then you decrease the trust in yourself every time you don't. So your brain goes to, yeah, she says we're going to exercise and diet right again tomorrow, but we know we're not going to because we have more proof that we don't than we do. Okay.
Okay.
So the most simple
Makes
way to start this is to say, I am already X amount. Okay. To get to X amount, or because I'm X amount, I'm exercising 3 days a week. And for now, that's all we have to do. And then when you can build the trust that I've worked out 3 times a week for, most people say 3 to 6 weeks, so that way you're adapted into the change. Then if you so choose that you need to add something else, then you can. But if you could change your brain even more and say, exercising 3 days a week will support me to get to this goal, you might not have to do anything else solely because you're changing the way you're coming at it. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Awesome. All right. For all of you that are out there, I hope that that was helpful for you. If you want to know more about goal setting or potentially where you're stopping yourself from achieving your results, right below this link is a bunch of links. You can watch my free masterclass. You can join our membership. You can also feel free to book a free call and have something very much like this, like Jen just did, so you can see the difference in your own life. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I hope to see you on your personal call soon.